Hello everyone, my name is Willowing and welcome back to another video about how to train your dragon, the hidden world. So in this video we're gonna talk about something that a lot of people have been speculating. There's been a lot of theories and a lot of rumors and whatnot. So we are gonna put those rumors to rest right now and get it settled once and for all what this is about. And I am of course talking about the armor in How to Train Your Dragon, the Hidden World, that all of the main characters are wearing. A lot of people have been speculating, is this really dragon scales? Is it colored stones? Is it something entirely different? What is it? Because it looks like dragon scales and that's highly controversial, being that they are dragon riders. That is such a strange thing. Would they skin their dragons to wear this? What exactly is the truth behind this? And recently we got the answer to that at the Annecy Festival in France, which I have been mentioning before, where the director Dean DeBlois shared a lot of information about How to Train Your Dragon, the Hidden World, and a lot of that information has been leaked. And I want to give a shout out to Shadow Rider, which made me aware of all this information. So here is the truth about this dragon scale armor, which it in fact is. This is dragon scales on armor. So how does this work? Well, if we look at reptiles in real life and in fantasy as well, because dragons are reptiles, dragons do what we call molting, also known as shedding their skin. Reptiles doesn't have flexible skin like mammals and birds, so they have to shed their skin in order to grow. So when a reptile grows up, it sheds its skin to make room for that larger body beneath it. Reptiles also shed their skin when it gets too worn. Certain reptiles have a specific cycle in which they shed or mold their skin. So it is confirmed that this is similar with dragons, at least in the How to Train Your Dragon universe. So the scales we see on our main riders are in fact the molded skin of the dragons that they are riding. So no harm is being done to these dragons. They are merely using the skin that the dragons have no use for anymore. So they take this skin and turn it into armor, possibly sewing it together with some leather, that's not confirmed yet, and then creating armor out of it, blending it with metal and what else works. So the riders are creating armor with all the attributes of dragon skin, which is incredibly powerful. Just to mention some of the properties of dragon skin, we have being fireproof, we have incredibly sturdiness, and camouflage. So this is actually really tactically smart of the riders to create armor that is made out of this scale of their dragons. It looks a bit morbid because it seems like they have skinned their dragons to wear them, but it's actually quite harmless and they're simply using what their dragons are disposing of, which is a really interesting and kind of bizarre idea, but I'm fairly certain it's gonna work out in the film. It looks pretty amazing if we're actually taking a look at it, because it really just makes the rider embody the dragon that they're riding, which is really cool. And this also confirms another theory that I've been doing on the channel, which is the question of whether Toothless regrows his tail fin or if Hiccups crafts one for him. And it is a prosthetic tail fin, just like a lot of us predicted. And this tail fin is created of Toothless molded scales as well as his saliva and metal, of course, to have the construction work. So that's how this tail fin is fireproof, lightning proof, and whatever proof you want to make it. Whatever environment Toothless is in, this tail fin can resist it because it's made of Toothless scales. So this is something we have never seen before in any of the previous videos, and I have never even heard about it before, that we have armor made from dragon scales. It's a pretty bold idea and I'm looking forward to seeing how it's gonna work out in the actual movie. So this was revealed at the Annecy Festival in France, where the people that attended it actually was shown clips from the new movie. Some of the scenes were unfinished, but some of them were fairly finished, and a lot of them revealed some details from the upcoming movie, and one of these facts were the scales. And it's really interesting that we're getting small details from this new movie, and we're kind of like stitching it together to form like a larger understanding on what this film is gonna be. And I, for one, I'm really looking forward to it. I'll do my best to keep you guys posted on anything How to Train Your Dragon related, and we'll just have to wait and see what is revealed to us next. I'm definitely looking forward to more news and details about this film, and I hope that you guys are as well, and I definitely hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. So long, Dragon Riders!